Hey guys, so I was not sure if this was going to film. I'm not sure if this will even post because of where I'm at. I don't even know like how the internet connection is, but I decided to film for you guys just like a hi, what's going on. I'm filming on my computer, so I have this like just a really generic light right behind my computer. And it like looks like I'm in like a scary dungeon, scary house, because I kind of am. Let me just tell you guys like a little bit of what's going on. So my parents bought my brother a house, but my brother doesn't use the house. So I'm staying in that house that my brother doesn't use. However, since I've been back, my brother has been here multiple times. He's super like mentally abusive. He like screams at me. I've taken like multiple videos. He's just like super crazy. So I'm like dealing with that. On top of it, I'm dealing with like my parents' health isn't like really that great. So that sucks. On top of it, the breakup has been like super bad. Dave really showed his true colors, like 110% showed his true colors. He has a bunch of my filming equipment that he refuses to speak to me, so that he doesn't have to send my stuff to me. So he has 2 of my cameras. He has a bunch of my stuff. Like, I mean, we're talking like $5,000 probably worth of camera equipment and camera stuff that he has that he won't get back to me. On top of that, just like bills, I paid all these different bills and he has not, I have like eyelash glue on my eyes. I'm sorry guys, I'm like so like crazy right now. I just want to do this video because I promised on Snapchat that I was going to do a video for you guys, and I know a lot of you don't follow me on other social media aspects. Like you only follow me on YouTube, like Chris, hey. So I wanted to just do like a hi and like what the fuck is going on. So yeah, so Dave pretty much didn't pay for like any of his final expenses. There was so many different things that he didn't pay for. He didn't pay for just like all of these different bills at the very end. And the only person I'm in contact with is a mutual friend, and that mutual friend is like, oh, he's saying that he only has $3 in his bank account. And I'm like, well, that's great, but like I had to pay all these bills. And everything was in my name, like the cable was in my name, the water and power was in my name, the gas was in my name, everything was in my name. So I was really the one that everything kind of just like fell on. So yeah, that's like really been awful. And now the living situation with my brother kind of sucks because my parents told me, oh, he's never there. And now all of a sudden he's like here all the time and he's crazy. And I don't have really any of my filming equipment. So I think I'm going to order a ring light tonight so that I will have a ring light here. Or I might just film during the day. I do have 2 cameras still. Dave did take 2 of my cameras, and he took all of the things that go along with one of the cameras. So I have to like repurchase a bunch of stuff for that camera, so that sucks. But yeah, breakups, not easy. Even when you think somebody is a good person, like a breakup will show their true colors. And yeah. So since I've been back in Massachusetts, you know, it kind of like I came in and I immediately, so the last video I posted was of me in Newport. That was actually my Snapchat story. And that's like my best friend Julie. And we went out in Newport. And I like literally landed and then like the following day went on that like adventure. And then that was probably like a week ago. And I've just been like here. I don't know. It's like I thought things were going to be a lot different. Like I didn't think that my brother was going to be in this house all the time, which he is. And he's just like super like verbally abusive, like calls me horrible names, screams at me. I took like multiple videos today of him just like screaming stuff at me. And my parents don't seem to think there's any issue with the fact that he's like verbally and emotionally abusive. So that really sucks because it's like I kind of came here thinking, oh, I'm going to be here for the summer and have like a really good time. And then I'm living with this like, or he's not living, like he doesn't live here. He doesn't have like a bed here. He just comes here and like goes on the computer in the living room and then screams like obscenities at me and crazy stuff. So that's kind of scary. My friend did come over today and change the lock on my bedroom, so at least like nobody can like break into my room. And like that's another thing, is he was like threatening me and he was threatening the dogs. So I'm like, if something were to happen to me or happen to the dogs, you know, it's like I don't know, it's just crazy. I wish, like a perfect world, that I would have come back here like my mom had said, and I would have like had this entire house to myself, you know, but I kind of feel like I'm in this very weird in-between stage. Because, you know, it's like I was living in LA, I broke up with my boyfriend, we had a house together, we separated the house, you know, like, and then on top of that, I was gonna go to Palm Springs, but then it's like too hot there during the summer, so I decided to come here to visit my family, and then it's like, since I've been here, I really just haven't felt like respected at all. My mom had this literally 17-year-old car, and I was driving it, and the second that I got in, I said, Mom, like this car is not safe, like nobody should be driving this car. Wait, you guys have my nails. This one has little chips, so I have to get it redone, but yay, they're pretty. So I was like, Mom, like I can't drive this car. This is like really unsafe. Like you shouldn't be driving this car either. And everybody like is like, oh, you're stupid. You don't know what you're talking about. The car is totally fine. The car is safe. Like the car is great. And then I was like taking videos of the car. I'm like, this is like not safe. Like nobody should be driving this car, and nobody listens to me. Like everybody just acts like I'm an idiot. Like no one like takes my thoughts or my opinions as being valid. So I'm driving the car, and literally like the entire axle of the car, sorry, my computer just did something. The entire axle of the car, so recording, okay, shoots like off of the car, and all these people came out and like tried to help me, and it was this big deal, and it was horrible. And then my brother starts texting me, like I'm like, oh, I was just in a car accident, and he's like, well, you clearly did something wrong, and you're an idiot, and this is your fault, and you're a bad driver. I'm like, I'm driving a 17-year-old car that was completely rusted, and I did nothing wrong, yet somehow I'm an idiot, and yet somehow this is my fault. You know, it was like, nothing was my fault. I didn't do anything wrong. I shouldn't have been blamed for anything. And then on top of it, I have, you know, this stupid, it's just like crazy. And then my parents are on the phone, and my dad's like, oh, like the car is fine. We'll bring it to Stanley's. It's like, okay, this guy Stanley allowed this car to be driven off, like into the world. The detectives told me, or the police officers told me, that if I was on the highway, I would have died. They were like, if you were on the highway, you would have flipped over, crashed, and you'd be dead right now. So instead of like my family, I think, even being like happy that I was alive, like nobody really seemed to care. Like everybody was like, oh, where's the car? We have to get the car. Where's the car? I'm like, the car's a piece of junk. The police officers were even like, the police officers I took a video of, they were like, if I saw somebody driving this car, I would cite them, because this car should not be allowed on the road. And even with that proof, my brother said, oh, you coerced the cop into saying that. And then my parents were like, oh, yeah, the car's junk. Oh, okay. Well, the cop said so. All right. Okay. Like, I was saying that, you know. So it's kind of a weird situation. I just feel like just like in a weird place right now. But I'm definitely going to try to order some equipment and film some more today. And I do have some stuff from before. I just look crazy from before I left LA that I need to edit and put up. So I love you guys. I'm so sorry that this video is like so crazy. As you can tell, like my life is pretty crazy right now. But I try to always keep it 100 with you, you know, like the good and the bad. Somebody on Snapchat was like, you know, Kristen, like I love the fact that you're so like raw and real with us, and you know, if something happens that's good, you tell us, and if something bad that's happens, you tell us, you know, because I think a lot of times people only tell like when good stuff's happening, and it's like, no, it's like sometimes life is shit, you know? So I love you guys. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.